Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here with Shanna Trahan at the Trahan Therapy Center, where we shape minds and change lives. So, this morning, I just wanted to come to you about how to feel good about yourself. And I would tell you that there's 1,000 ways, or maybe even more, but I just felt like it could be important to share maybe 5 points about that. So, it's going to be, of course, not maybe specific to everybody's situation, but I'll say that it's specific enough that if you take it each step, all 5 steps, and apply it to your world, that you'll see a change and begin to feel better about yourself. Okay? All right, so how to feel good about yourself. Number one, take a self inventory. So that's not, I guess, as simple or as straightforward as it comes across. Taking a self inventory has to certainly do with being introspective, looking within yourself to find out, hey, what am I doing well? What things would it be great if I improved on? What am I slacking on? Maybe I was doing great in something, but now I'm not really putting forth that grand effort. So, number one is going to be take a self inventory. Maybe I used to pay more attention to my friends, or maybe I have less friends now, or more friends now, or maybe I'm spending more time with my family, less time. I think part of this is also going to be values based, like what is important to you, what values are important to you. So I think that that will really guide what you're trying to do. So be thoughtful about this process. Take a self inventory. Step two would be choosing 3 things to improve or enhance. So that means that every person, including myself, always looking to enhance something, make something better, to change something. And when I say enhance, again, only means to make better, right? So maybe your makeup application is good, but maybe it can go from good to great. Perhaps your work performance is slacking right now, and out of on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, the greatest and the best, maybe you're at a 3 or a 4. How can I impress the boss? What can I do more that is going to make me stand out above the crowd in a positive fashion or positive light? So deciding what those 3 things are that you want to work on, I would say, is very monumental. It's not really, I'm going to say that for me, with my clients, I usually say, hey, let's work on a couple of things at a time. Really, because when we try to jump into 10 different things that are brand new, we're really setting ourselves up for failure. And so that's why I give you this fancy number 3, because 3 is like just enough where it's not adding on additional pressure or anxiety. It's just enough to work through a little bit at a time. So the first step was taking a self inventory. And step 2 is choosing 3 things to improve or enhance. So certainly, once you decide on those 3 things, or let me say this, you can choose how to decide. Let's just say that your finances are dwindled down and you need to find somewhere to work. So maybe improving yourself, making yourself more hireable might be like number 1. As opposed to maybe buying a new car if you just lost a job, right? So I would say in the order, you have to prioritize in the order of what you feel like is going to benefit you or your family most, okay? So step 3, choose an accountability partner or a great therapist in your state to partner with to help you to stay on track. Many of us start things and don't finish. Many of us start things and really do not stay on track. I mean, our hearts may be in the right place, but any little thing comes along and throws it off. So I'll give you an example. So I was living in Austin, and when I returned to my home, I actually had some people living here, and they already had food in the fridge. And at that time I was doing keto. So when I was doing keto in Austin, it was great. I lost these pounds, looking good, all this stuff. But when I came back here and my refrigerator was full, it was a challenge for me to really have all the tools, the right foods, all the tools to continue my programming the way that it was. And so by the time those people were out of my home, it was, I kind of, like lost a little zest for it. So I would say that even though our heart's in the right place, all it takes is one little misstep or one little thing sometimes to throw us off track. So that's why it's important to have an accountability partner. Now, when you choose an accountability partner, make sure it's someone that's got some get up and go about themselves. Make sure it's someone who really wants to and doesn't mind and has the time either to text you or shoot you a quick text or give you a quick call. Hey girl, how's that going today, that thing you're working on. I think that part is very important, and maybe it could be a couple of different people, so that way you're not trying to get a certain person to be responsible for you every day. It's like, okay, I can call Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can call Tuesday, Thursday, or text or whatever. And then that, I think, will help you, as well as like setting those reminders in your phone, putting sticky notes around the house and even in your car. I mean, all that stuff can be so beneficial. And, working with a therapist is really great because you guys will create goals and objectives, and then they'll be checking in with you to make sure that you're getting where you're trying to go. And especially our mental health, depression and anxiety are top two things that kind of throw off our A game. So if you want to bring your A game and you want to find success and grow and feel good about yourself, I would say finding a therapist in your state that meets your criteria, that your personality works with, who is going to be there for you, and not be canceling a lot of appointments and things like that, because I've been hearing about that lately. Life does happen, but it is important to stick in there and be there for your clients. On occasion stuff does happen, but for the most part you want to be able to schedule with someone who's going to be present. So number one, taking a self inventory. Number two, choosing 3 things to improve or enhance about yourself or your life, and then choosing an accountability partner or 2, as well as looking at getting with a good therapist within your state. So that's awesome, or somebody licensed in your state. So number 4, this one, just don't read anything more into it than like what it is. So accepting where you are and who you are, but realize that this state of being can be changed. Sometimes we're not in our best headspace, not in our best financial place, not in our best social place, but do know that accepting where you are in the moment is like the first thing to like recognizing, hey, I don't like this spot. I don't like where I am. I need to do something bigger and better. And so that is like that first, you have that aha moment. Oh my goodness, I don't have to live like this. This does not have to be my life. I can have a better life. So like you feel like that and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing. And so accepting where you are and who you are in the moment. And then that's when you kind of make that decision. That light bulb comes on. You're like, yes, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to learn to feel good about myself by taking these 5 steps Shanna's talking about. And this is one of them. So first, accept it for the moment, but realize you do not have to stay in that place, in that state, in that job, in that relationship, in that stagnant friendship, whatever it is that's not going well. You don't have to stay there. You can make a difference. You can choose something different. And number 5, so this is like a really key thing, and with my clients, I share with them, and really just thought about the benefits of affirmations. So if you go online, you'll find affirmations all over the web, affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. And I've even had some people say, but affirmations don't work for me. So the first thing I want you to know about affirmations from my standpoint is that you have to write affirmations about your situation and where it is you're trying to go. It's awesome to see affirmations online, but if it does not specifically address you and your goals, you and your vision about your life, then don't just go online and choose, oh, my therapist said we're going to get 10 affirmations. I got me 10 affirmations off this side, and then now I've got the affirmations and it's good. If it does not relate to the goals and objectives that you're setting forth for yourself, for your world and your life, to make the changes and enhancements that you want to see, do not just go grab 10 random objectives. So 10 random affirmations. Sorry about that. Write your own affirmations. Write them all in the positive. And what that means is that your verbiage, the way it's written, must all be written in a positive stance. In other words, we're not using words like don't, or stating things in a negative, or where it's not. So for example, I might say something such as, I am focusing on enhancing my makeup skills. So today you see that I'm a little more natural. You see my real hair here. I do have hair under the wigs that I have been wearing lately. However, it's totally stated positively. I might say that each day I'm exercising to lengthen and strengthen my body. Instead of focusing like on the weight aspect, or saying something like, oh, well, every day I'm exercising to lose weight. So when you say lose, then that's something negative. So it's to lengthen and strengthen my body. Right? So think in terms of something positive. Now, when I talk about affirmations 3 times a day, this is like so crucial. The reason it's crucial is because, especially like when we're depressed, we are thinking negative things about ourselves, negative things about our situations, negative things about others, negative things about everything. And so we might not always verbalize that or share that with other people. However, we definitely are, having these thoughts. And so one of the ways to push these thoughts away, or to change your thought pattern, is to write positive affirmations. First thing I suggest is like maybe typing them up and putting them next to that mirror, like in your bathroom, in your bedroom. So when you get up in the morning, you can say those affirmations. The great thing about it though is that I want you to feel what you're saying, like feel like you're receiving whatever that is, or that you're fully doing it, and that you're fully entrenched in making those things happen. So connect with these affirmations as you're saying them. So first thing in the morning, perfect time, you'll see them right there. Next thing, take a picture of your affirmations, just so you can have them if you're not home or not your usual place where you sleep and wake up every day. Keep that picture in your phone all the time. So let's just say you go to work and you have lunchtime. So now you can silently kind of meditate on those affirmations. That would be awesome. Another thing is, so now it's time to go to bed. That would be a good time. I would record my affirmations, like using your audio in your phone. Record your affirmations. And then at nighttime, you can listen to the affirmations. And kind of, if you want to fall asleep hearing those positive, good things, you can use it kind of for meditation, if you will. Close your eyes, lay there, just kind of listen, breathe, and just think through what you're hearing. Let yourself hear these good things. Let yourself believe these good things. Let yourself feel these good things. So in talking about how to feel good about yourself, step 1, take a self-inventory. Step 2, choose 3 things to improve or enhance about yourself or your life. Step 3, choose an accountability partner or a great therapist to partner with to help you to get on track and stay on track. Step 4, accept where you are and who you are, but realize that this state of being can be changed. You don't have to remain there. And number 5, use affirmations 3 times a day. So I hope this video wasn't too long. It was the right length to get you to watch the entire thing. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here at the Trahan Therapy Center. Really quickly, a couple of books I just wanted to bring to the forefront, written by none other than yours truly. So this one was the one that was most recently written, about 69 plus 1 ways to enjoy life during a pandemic quarantine and to preserve your mental health. It says how to have fun and stay safe in a small space. I know that's a long title, but I thought that I'd try to bring a little fun because the pandemic has been, wearing on us mentally and emotionally, right? So this other one is how to be a great parent, simple and easy. What it actually is about some 10 great things that you can do with your children to help to create great kids. And it also gives you some spaces in here to answer some questions and just kind of think through some of the things that you're doing. Sure, you're already a good parent, but go from good to great, okay? The next thing is also, which I have a whole video on this one, 10 ways to save and grow money. This is really a very good tool for a family and kids that are maybe 8 to 10 years old that are readers, right? They can read, they can understand and process the information. I would tell you, it's got lots of information there where you can complete questions and answers and write out stuff and just kind of sit down and have a family session about each chapter once a week and answer questions. And you can teach your kids about money because they need to know at a young age. They shouldn't be 18 or 21 moving out of the house and not knowing anything about it. So that's a great family topic. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you can use these 5 great steps to feel good about yourself. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here at the Trahan Therapy Center. See you soon. Bye for now.